Well, it became Women Yamada. Because what happened was I left her for a couple of years. I worked for the city schools of San Diego for another, I call him mentor, Jane Minchall, who also graduated from Cal. And she was in charge of all the high schools, junior colleges, and junior highs. And she really gave me I moved from the residential thing with Harriet after 2 years of just doing drafting and things, meeting all her friends and all that. I went over to Jane's for 2 years. I did plans with high schools and junior high schools and so forth. The great opportunity there was to meet the park and recreation staff. The schools, they give you a lawn, a shrub, a tree, and that was it. And after 2 years of that, I said, I think I'm ready to go on my own. 1960. In 1960, I decided, well, I think I'll let Harriet know I'm going to be opening my own practice. And she told her husband, John, and John says, why don't you make Joe your partner? You like what he did, you like what he does, he's a good man. And so the next thing I know, I get a call from Harriet. She says, Joe, how would you like to be a full partner and it's be a Wimmer and Yamada firm? And, I could hardly speak. I said, Harriet, I would love it. I just felt there that she had really confidence in me and that we agreed on almost everything we did together. She was really strong in the plants. I was really strong in the architecture elements. My plant materials are still very weak. I'm glad I have Pat because I don't know one plant from another. But we had good guys like Pat around. I had another guy named Ron Tashima. And we had about three or four guys that really knew plants, but a different style, not completely, but in many ways they would use colors, for example, that Harriet would never use. Never had a disagreement on anything. We never signed an agreement with each other. She left it up to me to run the office and determine the fees and the business part of it. And I left it up to her to select the materials. She had all the contacts in the world. So she had all the contacts. I had the other side of being able to produce. My major job there was really determine the fees and how to work with architects and engineers.